Hello students, so today I'm going to show you how to make a digital representation of your plot chart. That way you don't have to do it by hand. So go ahead and head to Google and you're going to type in plot chart naturally. Search it and you're going to head to Google Images. You have a whole bunch of options here. So the main thing you need to be aware of is that whatever plot chart you select needs to have all 6 elements of the plot chart. So the 2 that I recommend is this one right here. It looks very similar to the one in our Giver Red Handbook, or a more simplistic one but has more room to write is this one. The 6 elements that you need to include are exposition, conflict, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. So when you find the plot chart that you would like, go ahead and expand it, and then you're going to right click and you're going to copy the image. When it's copied, you're going to go ahead and scroll up and you're going to click on the waffle image, also known as the Google Apps home button. When you click that, it'll give you a whole bunch of Google Apps options. The option or the app that you're going to click on is Google Drive. Think of Google Drive as your cloud-based hard drive. Anything that you create in a Google Doc, Google Slide, or Google Sheet is saved to your Google Drive. So this, in essence, is your hard drive. Go ahead and click on it, and it'll open up your Google Drive. Your next step is to click New. And as you can see, if you click any of these 3, it'll open up a new doc, sheet, or slide, but we're not going to do that. We're going to hover over More, where we're going to open up Google Drawings. Google Drawing is very similar to Google Paint. When you open it up, you'll see the checkered screen right here, and then also your editing options. First step is to change the title to plot chart, and then your first name and your last name. And then if you have a partner, their first name and their last name. Okay? When that's done, you then right click in the checkered area and you click paste. This is then going to paste in your copied plot chart. Expand it to the edges of your checkered screen. Please note that if you expand your plot chart beyond this checkered line, as you can see right here, this section of my plot chart, so anything beyond this line, is not going to save. So this checkered box that you see is the boundary of for saving it. So please make sure you expand it just to the checkered area. All right, your next step is to now add text to your plot chart. You're going to add a text box. To do that, you click the box that has a T inside of it. This is your text box button. You click that. You then can click and drag a box into any of the elements. You're to complete all 6 elements of the plot chart. I'm going to go ahead and do the climax for you. And I'm going to say that the climax is when the baby twin is released. All right, so you then just added text into the plot chart. You can go ahead and choose whatever fancy font you would like. Just make sure the font is clear and easy to read. The bolder, the better, usually, as well, because the goal here is that you're going to be presenting this to the class. So not only do you want it to look nice, you also want it to be easy to read. So enlarge that font to where it's bold, it's big. You can read it from the back of the classroom. We'll go ahead and center this text, and there we go. Climax is done. You're going to do this for each of the other elements in the plot chart. However, we are not done. Next step is you are going to save this plot chart as an image. The typical image format or picture format is JPEG. So you're going to click File. You're going to go on down to Download As, hover over it, and you're going to click JPEG. If you're on a Google device, when you click JPEG, it's going to save it directly to your Google Drive. If you're not on a Chrome device, it'll save it to your Downloads file. If you're using the Chrome web browser, like I am, it's going to download right down here. It'll pop up right there. So I just saved my plot chart. Next, you're going to head on over to your Padlet project, and you are going to add the plot chart to your Padlet project. So here's my plot chart. I'm going to edit it, and I'm going to click the plus sign. My next step, since my image file is right here, I'm going to simply click, drag it over, and drop. You'll upload the image. There it is. Looks beautiful. Boom. And because it's nice and bold, that's going to be much more easier to read when you present this. All right, so that is how you import your plot chart into Padlet. Hopefully this video helped you, and good luck.